What's up, YouTube? I just wanted to go over this so people that haven't got to see it up close and the detail in it can see it. This is part of Sideshow Collectibles Quarter the Deadline. And I believe he is a Flesh character, the Flesh faction. So I'm going to start here with the base. Now you can see the blues and purples on that. This base comes off as very dark in pictures, but as you can see, it's dark, yes, but it has enough color in it to go with the other characters and to go with this character. Since he has so much color in him, it's kind of a good thing that the base is darker. So he really stands out. It's all about him on this. So here we got some bones. Looks like a hip bone and or a leg bone and some ribs. Up here looks like it's almost like fungus or mushrooms growing. And then you can see like tree roots. I mean, obviously they're not trees. You could see roots of whatever kind in the underworld growing through this base. And then it kind of is supposed to mimic like leather. As you can see, all the rivets and straps, and then you got the roots coming through it. And all the symbols, you got symbols marked everywhere. Some of the fungus growing over it. But there you can see the blues and pinks, purples. Come on, focus. There we go. Alright, so now we'll start working our way up on Poxxil. Right there, it looks like he's got some wraps around him. Again, with the hints of blue. The skin looks really good. It looks like a bird's leg. The paint app's good on this. You can see his claws, talons on his hand. Or that's a foot there. Sorry. Here's a hand. The hand's a little bit different color, more pinks. And you come up to his knee, his joint. He's got some feathers back here, again with some blues and purples. Then he's got some jewelry on. All this mixed media. And under the mixed media is more feathers. So his whole underneath here, see there's his tail right there too. All under here is all feathers. All sculpted feathers, but it's covered up by the mixed media and the plates that are supposed to look like leather plates, I guess. More studs, rivets, and jewelry, rings around it. He's got the rope coming off the burlap there. His ladles, spoons. Under there we got his potion, some bones, a vial. See if we can get this in the light. I'll spin them around. I'll come back to the portrait. Let me show you everything else first. There we go. It's focusing for you. Now they hang directly underneath the middle of them. Them ropes come from both sides. From them studs, the ropes go down there, and then the ropes go down there, and they're hanging from even more rope or twine, whatever you want to call it. He's got a cool looking bag on this side too. I kind of wish these were on the other side instead of the spoons, but whatever. Then that's what his arm looks like. More feathers around the elbows. You can see the skin. How the wounds look glossy. Nice leather belt around them. there's the connection from the hand. The hand is connected to the staff. So there's a connection right there at the hand and arm. And then this comes up, the staff comes up, there's blue in that feathers, more feathers on there. It looks like a hand is gripping it. Let me get this in the light a little better. Come on, focus, there we go. So yeah, there's fingers grabbing it from that side. And then from the front side, you can see it as well. It's actually a hand grabbing that top part. It's almost like an arm at the top. Let me spin it back around towards the light. And then here we got more twine and chain coming down. And on this chain, there's a ring on that one right there. And the staff just sits right there. For me, it sits in that pocket. I've heard some people it sits in this one. But for me, it sat there. It lines up better here at the connection with it there. So that's where I got it. And then I don't know if we went over the hand. More wraps around the fingers. Or they might be jewelry. I'm not sure. The blue looks like it's all fabric. And I can show you his other hand. Here we go. Come on, focus. There, you can see the vial real good right there. Well, potion, the vial's in the back. Then we have all this turquoise color material that's wrapped like that. Looks good. You can move it around and spread it out better if it's too clumped up from inside the box. And then you can see more wounds on this side. This side's pretty bad. See all the gloss on that. It's kind of like his shoulder blade is broken through his skin. That's exactly what it is. His skin's so rotted and old, or whatever you want to say, that it's just falling apart. And then you know when something's like, oh, it's got that tan, nasty color to it. Then he's got his head sash, or whatever you want to call it, scarf. Come on, light. The light's kind of like washing it out. Come on. It's because I got bright lights in the back for the displays. And then I got the light in front on him. Let me come from up. I'm sitting down. And you can see his bones on his spine. I mean, not bones on his spine. I guess it's actually his spine with bones growing out. This angle, you can see the kind of like twist pose he's got going on. And these are, you know, you can move these. Sorry about that, guys. I got a phone call while I was doing this. But yeah, like I said, these, you can wiggle them. The staff, you can move. What's polystone is his leg. The base, I'm not sure what that is. It's got some weight to it. You know, some of it is malleable. You can move that and stuff. But this foot and leg here is all polystone. And then when I was moving them around, see that moves, that's not polystone. So I'm guessing it's this, and the whole bottom torso here is polystone. Underneath here, all these feathers, you can feel it. It feels like the leg. And then the top part, it definitely feels, you can tell it feels a little different. It feels like the arm, and it feels like this leg. But you can't tell unless you're touching the thing what material it is. So that's the biggest importance. Never really looked at his belly or his chest. Alright, so we'll go to the portrait. Here's the Scourger mask, I believe it's called. Get a close up on that for you. That's got some skulls in it. And then behind that Scourger mask is like a headpiece. It's a separate piece. If I take this mask off, that stays. And this is what he looks like underneath the mask. Love the way they did the eyes. Probably my favorite set of eyes I've ever seen on a statue. Very cool looking. Right now I got a lot of light on it. Turn it this way. Here's some less light. Trying to hold this as still as possible for you guys. Sorry about that. It's just a cell phone. Now you can rock it without the mask and just cover that keyhole up like that. But there is the keyhole on top of his head for that mask to go in. And then there's another keyhole for that second piece. That goes back there. Where's the light now? I need the light. See that second piece back there. Now, the other mask, that mask uses both of the holes. So this mask right here doesn't use the secondary headpiece behind it. It uses its own. Now, the headstand right there has skulls and stuff on it too, because the Quarter of the Dead pieces, let's see if I can get that for you. You see there's skulls and stuff sculpted into that. And the stand itself looks like a bird. I don't know why I'm reaching 20 feet. Yeah, see that? That looks cool. But yeah, if you can see, 2 keys with magnets. So that's why he has 2 keys for that mask, and then this mask is just the 1 key, the magnet, because the back head piece uses the other. It's like a plague doctor looking mask that has skulls in it and stuff too. There's another one. Because a lot of the times their pieces have a lot more skulls than this one has. But they're there. Oh yeah, also, is it this mask? No, it's this mask. Has... Which mask is it? I thought one of the masks had, right... Oh, you know what? It is this mask. I'm too far away to see them. Right there. It has the symbols written on it. Pretty cool. Looks like a skull. It looks good on him, but I like this one more. I actually like his portrait the best, but for now, we'll just do this. Sorry. I was putting that on, wasn't even looking where the camera was. Alright guys, so that's Poxxil. I hope I got you up close of everything I could think of about this piece. He's a creepy dude. And this was a Newman sculpt. Is his last name. I think his first name's Mark. I have another piece from him. I think he did Kier. The Kier I have, I'm not sure. Pretty sure he's done this piece too. I should get some close-ups and put a video up of that one as well. The thing I like the most about this one is her gauntlet on her whole arm, her whole shoulder piece, and the scales right there. I got too much stuff in the way. I want to show you from the back. It looks crazy good. And hopefully the full-size mask for her, the mask she's wearing, they have a full size coming out soon. So hopefully I get that soon. Alright guys, until next time. Just got that boba mask in too. I need to get a stand for it. Not mask, helmet, sorry. The most important shelf right there. Gandalf is another newer one. That boba helmet's gonna go right here. Right here in the wall. My desk is a mess, so I'm gonna skip that. Me and the Wolf Predator with 2 good eyes signing off.